Hey Jason, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out, Janessa spoke with you on Monday, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and quick. Just want to show you a couple of tips that you could do to potentially increase your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. You got a couple good things here. You got your click to call, you have a, book now, and really those type of things help in conversions. People want to be able to get to where they need to go really quickly, and this top spot a lot of times is the only thing really people look at. Your site's relatively clean. You got your hours, you got your phone number, you got a form submit at the bottom. The one thing that really stands out is that there's not a ton of content here. And content is really important for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you can be found for keywords. And looking at what you're ranking for, you are only ranking for your name in the top 100. And, although it's good to rank for your name, you really want to get found for those buyer intent keywords. And what I mean by that is, so in Miami here, like roofing company Miami would be a fantastic one because most of the people that search for a roofing company in Miami, they're looking to potentially find somebody to buy and, potentially get a roof or a service from. So, if I wanted to rank for that particular keyword, I would have that as a heading, maybe throughout my text, maybe even save an image as that keyword. So instead of this being saved as crew, whatever number, it would be saved as roofing companies Miami. And you really want to do that throughout. And the more content you have, the more keywords you can found in there. So having a lot of content is pretty important because it allows you to be ranked for more things. And it also is a ranking factor. So, Google has an algorithm to determine what websites get ranked higher than others. And one of those factors within that algorithm is content. And not just about quality, but also quantity. So content's super important. You definitely want a lot on your site, and it definitely is a big help. My second tip would just be to continue to build and grow this Google Business Profile. So these can be very effective in getting a lot of traffic to your site or to your phone call, to your phone, whatever it may be. And really, how you build this up is, I mean, there's a lot of ways, but I'll focus on three. The first thing is to add reviews. So you have a perfect 5-star, rating. That's great. You want to continue to add to those 5-star reviews. So the more 5-star reviews you can add, the better. It adds like validity and authority to your Google Business Profile. Basically, Google says if your clients trust you, then we should trust you. So the more, the better. There's a few ways that we found that have been pretty effective. The first is email clients after the job is complete and ask for a review. The second is obviously you can purchase reviews. A lot of companies will do that. We offer that service. Uh, it's not what we would recommend to do. Off. It's not. We'd rather you do it organically rather than pay for it, but it is a service that you can get. And then also, what we found is most effective is you create a QR code, you link it to your Google review form, and then you print those out, you laminate it, give them to your installers, and at the end of the job, they can give it to the property owner, and the property owner can scan it with their phone within seconds, if not a minute. You have a review up on your site. So, really great way to get reviews there. All this information needs to be pretty consistent throughout the web. So if you have I know you have a website, you have this Google Business Profile, if you have a Yelp or Angie's Leads or Nextdoor or whatever other areas you have, you definitely want all this stuff to match throughout. So here it says you're open 24 hours. If your website says something different, or your Yelp page says something different, Google doesn't like that. They want to see that everybody gets the same accurate information, no matter what site or platform they're using. So really important that there's consistency there. And last, you want to save photos uh, that are saved as keywords and geotagged. So if I wanted to add a photo, I would save it as Roofing Companies Miami, and I might, if I can zoom in here and get a good look. I might say geotag it as maybe the Sports Academy Center. And what Google will feel is that you potentially did a roof or a service at that location. So really important to show Google kind of your work area and areas in which you're doing jobs. So um, that would be my second tip. And really the reason why you want to do that, and my third tip, which is really build up the strength of your site, is because everybody searches differently, right? Some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to do these local ads, this Google My Business guaranteed. Some people do the Google Ads, which is another great tool to be atop on, above the fold. And then some people click down to this map pack, and they can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So, 450 searches a month, you're looking at what, like 200 something, 250, 260 searches a month going right to these. So that's pretty effective. And then, the organics can pull traffic too. And a lot of times this top spot gets about 31%. So, you want to kind of maximize the amount of ways which you're getting traffic. And again, my third tip is just to build up the strength of your site. How you do that is by adding referring domains that send links back to your site. And referring domains are just websites that refer a link back to you. And what you really want is as many do follow links as you can. You want a mixture of both, but do follows are the ones that are going to send you power. And this is the numerical value of that. And typically, what you like to see is 20s, 30s, or 40s, and you'd like to be at a 1-to-1 ratio. And just to show you what that looks like with your competition, this is Perkins Roofing Group, and a 28 and a 4.8, so not really a 1-to-1 ratio, but the 28 is a good amount. They're ranking on 591 keywords. They have 103 do follow links, 141 referring domains, and as you can see, they're getting over 600 clicks a month. So pretty effective. They're doing a pretty good job. And if you follow these tips, I think you can really get there pretty quickly in terms of competing with websites like that. So I hope this has been effective. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We would love your feedback. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Feel free to schedule a time that works for you, and myself or my business partner Jackie would love to get back to you at the time that fits. So with that, have a great day and God bless.